100.1 FM. It's the Celebrity Hype Man with the community, connection, and peace. Right here on Chattanooga's #1 radio station, the best in gospel, inspirational talk, education, jazz, and community news.
Good morning, good morning. Good afternoon. How y'all doing? This is your man, Celebrity Hype Man, Tony Boss. I'm back in again. I'm in the studio right here, Get For Real Down and Dirty with my man, Kevin Love, the co-founder of the BEC Awards, along with Xsklusive Fashion. He's a black entrepreneur, working man. It's Black History Month. So we all in, me and him actually is in the BEC Awards tomorrow, going down at 5 o'clock. I'm just so honored to be in the Hall of Fame. You know, I feel like a big dog. You know, these guys younger than me, they doing good, but not my same age. But I'm just congratulations them being on the station today. But don't forget, send shouts out to my man, rest in peace. If y'all listen in the Alta Park area, Chattanooga area, and around the world, out in California, Vegas, up in Nashville. I see y'all called in. You call in 423-713-7614. Man, my man Donald Stone. One of the biggest black politicians, I think, for the Public Works Department here in Chattanooga, Tennessee, passed away. He was a friend of mine. And so I want y'all to send prayers out. People just been dying and dying and dying. Death is serious, y'all, from COVID, heart attack. Rest in peace to Jacoby Honeysuckle and her family, man. We sorry to hear that for the community. A young black woman, man. She's always awesome, a young black woman. So we send shouts out to her, too, and her family. But it's just been a tragedy week for us. But, of course, you know, we're going to talk about today that $40 million I was talking about last week. That $40 million, y'all got to realize we still own that 501(c) nonprofit. We still going to the governor. Alton Park, I promise you, we're going to give you what you deserve. The city of Chattanooga, I promise you, right here at WPTP, I'm not giving up. I'm fighting. It's Black History Month. I feel like Dr. Martin Luther King. I had a dream, and I got a good dream, and I'm going to keep fighting and keep fighting. But today I'm going to get started with the show because we can't hold Kevin up. Kevin got a busy weekend. Quan got a busy weekend, and I can't hold them up. It's going to be so exciting tomorrow. So if y'all didn't know about the BEC Awards, you know, I don't really know about it. I just know I get nominated, and I win 2 years in a row. That meant hopping. I thank y'all word for voting for me. It seems like when the devil trying to stay busy, man, God always show up. And look at me. I'm at the top, y'all. I'm in the Hall of Fame, man. So I got something to brag about. I'm going to talk my stuff. I'm going to walk my walk. But at the end of the day, I just appreciate somebody come to our city that's from Memphis. You know, Memphis having a hard time right now. But this guy, he come out of Memphis with a UTC, Chattanooga, got an education. And so, you know, I've been in the bonding business 20 years. So across the street from my old office, I seen this young guy over there. I'm like, man, what is he doing? He's a 207. I think that's what it was. They used to throw parties on campus. That's before I got saved. I used to go to the parties. And I remember the guy, I just give them guys a hard time. I'm like, man, they coming to my city. I'm the hype man. Who are these crew of guys? I don't know. It's so awesome. It was black guys. Black guys all together, come from all different cities. So I knew then Chattanooga was changing. I knew then. I didn't even know the guy. But these guys come to our city and throw a show. It'll be hundreds of people. I'm like, where they come from? So, Kevin, I'm going to let you introduce yourself today. You're worldwide. You're not just local. Everybody listen to you on Facebook, Instagram. Kevin, tell us a little bit about yourself and how did you get started with the BEC Awards?
Yeah, man. First of all, thank you for having me on your platform. It's a great opportunity to just be here to showcase all the incredible work you're doing in this city, man. Yeah, just like you said, originally, man, Memphis, born and raised, came up here to attend UTC. And, you know, I moved away for a little bit, but came back. Chattanooga is like a second home to me, man. Chattanooga's embraced me, connected with a lot of people that's making decisions, man. And so for me, I'll be a fool to leave a place where I'm connected, right? And so I think, you know, just coming up here and being a part of this community, man, has really enabled me to really like immerse myself in the culture, man. And I love the culture. And so coming from that mindset, man, like you said, doing parties, I've always been into entertainment. Entertainment has always been my background. Even in high school, man, I was doing parties. I know you talked about my college parties, but even in high school, man, I was throwing parties. And so it's just a passion of mine, just being able to bring people together and gather in a space and, you know, provide quality entertainment. And so that's something that's a passion of mine.
And I noticed that you came to our city and people like, they don't know you. They heard of you. They hear your name. Yeah. Kevin, they don't know that you were down at Tech Town. Mm-hmm. You started Black Young Men how to fix on computers and robots with Chris Ramsey. And I'm like, man, what is this guy doing?
Yeah.
So when I heard that you was doing that, it was just amazing to me because I didn't never really heard no black kids in the community playing with robots.
Yeah, man. So it was a great opportunity, like you said. Rest in peace, Chris Ramsey, man. We actually got an award after Chris Ramsey for the BEC Awards, the humanitarian award. But yeah, Chris Ramsey was a good mentor of mine, man. I got an opportunity to work with him at Tech Town. Tech Town was a phenomenal experience for me, man. I never thought I'd be working with kids at that capacity. But we were able to teach kids about robotics, coding, website design, film and design, 3D printing, circuitry. So all of the stuff that we don't historically have the opportunities to take advantage of. And so I had the phenomenal opportunity of raising thousands of dollars every year to give out free scholarships because kids in underprivileged situations couldn't afford to attend a camp. And so my job was to go out and raise money to get kids that look like me and you to come to this camp and take advantage of these opportunities. Now when I see some of these kids in the community, now they're going into engineering or they're going into architecture when realistically the only thing they wanted to be was rap stars or hoop stars or something. And it's rewarding to me because, you know, I get to see these kids grow and now they're in high school or some of them in college now and they're really chasing a passion of theirs that wasn't forced on them from anybody else or the neighborhood. You know, you have pressures from the neighborhoods or you have pressures from your community, you make wrong decisions. And so when you have opportunity to be in situations with other people and you got new experiences, it opens your mind up. And so I was a recipient of that coming up in Memphis. There was a lot of programs like that around that I got the opportunity to attend. So when the opportunity came to me to pay it forward, it was, I didn't hesitate.
Man, it's a blessing that you come from Memphis. You grew up in Memphis?
Yeah, born and raised, yeah.
I heard you came from a rough neighborhood in Memphis.
Yeah, South Memphis, man. So actually where Dolph was killed, man, not too far from that area. My grandmama lived in a neighborhood over there. My mom and dad all from that side of town, yeah.
So your dream came true, so you went to college, and I'm glad you're here in my city because I'm telling you, I'm 20 Boston. I know I get here with some people. I know I'm just sometimes just get off the ram, go great because the way I grew up. But I kind of grew up like you grew up. Yeah. I grew up, my grandma and granddaddy raised me. I love my mom, but grandma and granddaddy raised me. I come from an urban neighborhood, and look where I'm at now. So that's why I get the big hits. So people say he's so excited. Man, I don't want awards. Yeah. Dude, I don't want 2 BEC awards. I'm in the Hall of Fame. I done been in a magazine in Europe. I done met Floyd Mayweather. I done met Master P. I done met T.I. I done did so much.
You deserve your flowers.
But yeah, why it's still there, but it's kind of hard because I'm in the city. Yeah. Like you said, I'm in the city. Yeah. Where as long as I was shooting dice, trying to hang on the tree, trying to be somebody I wasn't. Mm-hmm. I'm from the community, but I wasn't that gangbanger. Yeah. I wasn't that shooter, but don't get it wrong. Don't get it twisted because they didn't have no news one time. But listen, but it's just so amazing how you come down here and God working you. I'm happy for you to be here. I wish they'd give you a bigger job in Chattanooga because you got a vision, because what you have done, you have brought the city together. Y'all, you don't realize what you've done. Our city's so divided, and I can say this because I'm from here. I do a lot of work. I see a lot of people hating on each other because they don't want to see them grow, this and that. But you and your team has for the bring hundreds and thousands of people in one room that don't want to be there. Right. Don't get me wrong, don't get it twisted. Don't want to really be there with each other. Yeah. But God gave you a vision to bring us together so we get closer and see who's going to win. And I just love it because it's Black History Month. You're giving black people an opportunity to open up business. Y'all giving loan. I see what y'all did with Brandon and Taylor School. Mm-hmm. Y'all actually giving money back away because they were saying, man, what are they doing with that money? Man, I seen it for myself. Yeah. Y'all actually get food.
Yeah, I'm going to say this, man. Award show, man. Once again, just shout us out to the entire committee, man. Shay and the whole team with CBE, man. Without them, the show wouldn't be possible, realistically. You know what I mean? You can have a vision, but if you don't have anybody to help you execute, right. And of course, Shay is my right hand, man. She she go hard, and everybody on the team go hard. Everybody play their role. Like, I don't know all the people that's attending the show. If we're gonna be realistic, I don't know half the people that's gonna be in the room.
That ain't your job. No, God gave you. God, you the overseer.
Yeah,
God put you in here to do this. Yeah, so you don't need to know. You just got to put on a good show.
But that's a testament to my team, though. To the team, you know what I'm saying? I just want to make sure they get their flowers too, because I know people see me and they'll see Shay all the time, but there's so many people behind the scenes that's making this thing.
They call me
making this thing roll, man. So, but the award show, like I was just kind of saying off air, man, the award show to me is bigger than the celebration that day, right? So tomorrow it's going to be a lot of people celebrating, and there's going to be a lot of people that's going to be happy because they got awards, and everybody's going to be dressed up, and it's going to be a nice event. But for me, I don't want the message to get divided. I don't want it to stop there. I think year round we should be able to celebrate each other's success. We should be able to patronize one another's business, and it shouldn't be no issue. Like this man has a clothing store. Like how many people has been in this man's clothing store in the city, and everybody know him. You know what I'm saying? And so it's to me, it's just like it's bigger than that, right? And so when you seeing this list of people that's nominating these categories, shop with some of them, right? Go by and spend some time with them in their stores. Like really take your time and get to know what they're doing, because as black people, of course, the price is high on everything we get. And so you talk about a clothing store, of course, he may have to pay more because, you know what I'm saying, he don't look like the average person that's going to buy clothes in bulk like that.
I say that all the time.
Yeah, so his price may be higher. You know what I mean? Or you may not get an opportunity because you Tony Boston and whatever it is for you. People don't look at you as take you a certain way or don't take you as serious as you need to be. And it's just like, you need to get to talk to him. You need to talk to this person and understand this person's vision and just really see what this person has going and try to support that person. Even if it's something that you don't do. See, I get resource and knowledge all the time. And I tell people there's no point of me sitting on something about a food truck if I don't have no plans of going into the food industry. But if I got that knowledge and I can share that with you, what's this gonna cost me? It's like, hey, I can give you that knowledge, and it's like, hey, I ain't looking for nothing in return. It's just like this is something I feel will help you out to provide for your family. You know what I mean? I ain't looking for you to say, here goes some, here you go, Kevin, give me this, give me that. No, it's just put your heart in the right place if you're gonna do something. But I'm not looking for that. You know what I mean? And so I think that's the biggest thing for me. Like this award show, it's gonna be a hell of a celebration, right? But I don't want people to, let that go. I don't want that to be the last thing. I don't want it to be another year again before we're able to see everybody in a space like this and we're able to kind of, spend money with people or take photos. And it's going to be other opportunities where people have events. But it's not going to be an event like this that's going to bring doctors and, people from the streets and, people in all facets in the community together like this. This shouldn't be the only event. You know what I mean?
Well, it is. Y'all doing a good job.
Yeah.
Y'all doing a good, man. Don't you know that the stores has been crowded all week? People going far to Atlanta to get outfits just for that. I think you just putting on the show, but when you really get this show tomorrow?
No, listen, like to the average person, it looks like a show. For me, I'm always about the economic impact. So when you think about other events that go on in the city, how much money are those events bringing to the community? So this event tomorrow is probably going, people probably spend $1 million just getting ready for this show. Realistic. In the community, the economic impact the spending power that we have in this community is phenomenal, man. And it's just like if we're able to take advantage of the spending power that we have and able to spend that money amongst one another, we'll be in so much better position to do things for the community. And like you said, give back those scholarships to kids. That's the biggest thing for us, giving back. Like people look at it and say, hey, all they do is events, they do this. Nah, when people was running for mayor last year, we had a whole conversation, a panel discussion. With everybody that was running for mayor. You know what I'm saying? Whenever there's something big going on in the city, now we're not on the front lines of, all the marches and doing all that. We're not on the front lines. I'm not a soldier. You know what I'm saying? I'm somebody that's, like you said, I'm going to put something together. I'm going to make sure that those soldiers are protected. You know what I mean? So everybody has a role that they play, but it's like we don't get into everything that doesn't, you know what I'm saying? If it doesn't make sense. Like we're going to support everybody. That's the whole point of doing this award show, is making sure we're supporting the entire community. But also, it's just like we gotta do things in unison. We gotta make sure we're doing it the right way. You're not just doing things off impulse. And so for us, like this show, and this is my perspective. Like everybody may have a different perspective, but for me, it's so much bigger than a show. You know what I mean? Like the show is gonna be cool, and I love it. I'm all about the experience. That's the biggest thing for me about the show is the experience. It can be 20 people in there as long as they have fun. It's my biggest thing. But when we leave there, what are we gonna do when we leave this spot? Or we're going to go back and I don't mess with this person, I don't mess with that person. No, spend some money with that person.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Let that person know what you got going on so they can support you and spend some money with you so you can take care of your people, you can take care of your family.
And bring your business cards.
Yeah.
One thing I want y'all to do, though, this is one thing I want the BC Awards to do after tomorrow. By me being in the Hall of Fame, I can say this because I feel like y'all honor me tomorrow. But and I'm sorry I'm not at the brunch, so Michael, stop calling my phone. I'm not at the brunch. I'm sorry.
Hey, don't be like that to Michael.
I know, man. Michael love me. Hey, your team, trust me, I mess with them. You know why? Because they're a gospel team. Your team believe in the Lord Jesus Christ. Yes. I noticed that. That's one thing about y'all BC Awards people that I realize about y'all. Y'all are Christians.
Yes, sir.
And y'all going a long way.
Yes, sir.
With this. But is that kind of way we get a directory, all the black businesses in a form or a book That way, like when new people come to the city, like, well, I need a hairstylist, or I need a tattoo artist, or I need a car salesman. Because now I started seeing a lot of people on Facebook who the best videographer or the best haircut. I mean, I really hate that. That I want us to come out with a BEC. And then we're not saying y'all because y'all putting us together. And if y'all can just come out with a book and people buy, I buy it because it's a donation toward what y'all trying to do with the kids. I buy. That's so when people come to the city, they're like, I can just look at this book and see.
Yeah. So actually, we put something together for Juneteenth with the city of Chattanooga. It wasn't as extensive as it should be, but actually, that's part of our business model. Just making sure that we're getting a directory out. We want to make sure we're getting resources out to the community. We want to make sure that we're leveling the playing field pretty much. You don't get a lot of access and accessibility to resources and finances and everything in the African American community, if we're going to be quite frank. And so for us, like I said, the award show is just that. But the bigger goal is to make sure that we're right there with all these foundations and these organizations that's giving money away or that's giving access away to other communities. It shouldn't be a way that we're not having it. I work in that area every day. I work in the entrepreneurial ecosystem every day in real life.
What is it that you do at your office? What is it you do?
And so for me, I work in the nonprofit sector. And so the organization I work for, I am responsible for programming downtown events. So I'm the director of the Innovation District. And what the Innovation District is Miller Park, Cooper's Alley, the new Patton Square, whatever Little Mama's is. So all the programming that goes on downtown, I either sit on that committee or I'm planning those events.
So you're the director. You're the director. I see why they had a silence party in Cooper Alley. Yes. I wonder why they silent. You the director. Y'all know I'm saying with a big deal here. I'm saying this guy got a big job downtown. The director. That's why they had a silence. No, I didn't see the silence party. Yeah. So the thing with the headphones, because I'm loud. You know, I'm loud. Yeah. Oh, really? So I can hear the headphones. So they was in the alley with headphones on, just dancing. Man, they on beat. I'm like, nobody's talking to nobody.
Yeah, you know, I own the headphones.
Yeah, so I'm like, I like to talk. So yeah, I can't.
But it's a whole experience, man. You got to enjoy the experience. You still can talk amongst it, but it's like so traditionally when you go to an event, you have that one DJ or that one person that's playing music, right? Sure. And so with the silent party, you got 3 different channels. And so you got 3 different DJs. They can play simultaneously. And for you, there's a button on the side of the headphones. So if you don't like what Tony Boston is playing, you can click over to Kid Love Station. If you don't like the Kid Love Station is playing, you click over the Quan.
That's that new technology.
Yeah, so you don't have to just be based on this and like, I don't like this song. You got to see through the song. Let me flip the channel and see what this person listens to. Right. And the headphones light up. So what happens is if everybody's on the color red, you can see they on the color red. And it's like, hold on, what this person playing? Click on the station. And so it's a whole experience, man. And like I said, I'm all about experience. And so for me, that's the biggest thing. Like I've done parties the traditional way so many times. It's like, how can we do something different? How can we do something that I feel comfortable doing? I don't feel comfortable doing parties at 2 o'clock in the morning. Me personally, I don't feel comfortable doing that no more. You know what I mean? I like doing
You're a businessman.
Yeah, I like doing events. And so for me, I want to do more things that's event based.
You're the director downtown. You're the director. You got Miller Plaza, Cooper Alley. You got 85%. You down there, but I'm a bail boss, so right there by the jail. They go to Alice and stuff. So you're the one I need to get in touch with when I want to do an event downtown. Decent order. Y'all saying this? This been okay. I guess that's by going to college. I didn't go to college. So that's by going to college.
Well, it's really bigger than that. The college helped a lot, realistically, but college don't teach you life skills. And so college teach you how to complete a task and get the job done. It don't teach you how to, save money. It don't teach you how to go and buy a house or, start a business. You got business classes, but they're not teaching you how to start a business. They're, showing you the model and showing you how to do the work. And so for me, networking is real big to me. I always was big on networking. Just wherever I go, like I'm, like you, every city I go to, I used to work with Bravo TV before I came back to Chattanooga.
Okay.
And I got to travel to different cities working with reality shows. And for me, I always connected with new people. And I was always intentional about the type of people I wanted to connect with. I didn't just want to go into a place and say, hey, I want to meet people. No, I want to meet people that's going to be beneficial in this area. So if I'm looking for somebody in finance, or if I'm looking for somebody to kind of help steer me in marketing, because it's a lot of things everybody know how to do, but what are you skilled at? What is your skill set? And so for me, I just wanted to make sure I was always intentional on meeting people that had different skill sets than me. And so if I ever needed a person in the area, like I can reach out to them and they can give me some advice on something, or they can even educate me in whatever that thing was. So
God, man. So, can Bravo TV come and do a Tony Boston reality show? We're going famous around the world. I go, okay, well, hey, I'm saying you still got the hookup.
Yeah, I still got it.
I mean, you want to do it? We got the money. We got the check.
Okay.
We got the check. The check ain't no problem.
We'll
so you produce it. You produce. Kevin, because man, you know there's so much just by talking to you. I knew a lot of this when I see, but you're so quiet. Yeah. You're different than me.
Humble.
Man, you humble and quiet. That's why people try to say, talk about be humble. So I'm learning how to be humble and try to, but it seems like Kevin, every time I try to do something like the devil, try to stay busy.
But everybody has their role that they play. Like, there's no need for you to be not yourself. Like, not being, like, you loud. And so if you're not loud, then you're not being yourself. And so for me, I never want to put out an image of me that's not being myself. You know what I mean? Like, I'm comfortable with being with myself or being, I don't have to speak on everything. Everything doesn't require opinion of mine. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's just, I'm shutting up and I'm listening because you always can learn something from anybody. You know what I'm saying? There's always a lesson or a blessing in whatever situation you're dealing with. And for me, I always look at it like that. I don't have to talk about everything. Like, when I talk, people don't listen to me. You know what I'm saying? Because they know I'm coming and they know I know the facts. They know I got the education behind it or I got the experience in doing whatever I'm doing. I'm not speaking on nothing I don't know what I'm doing. Like, I'm not going to speak on something in your lane if I'm not in your lane. Like, this your world. I can't come here and say, nah, y'all need to do this, you need to change me. Say, nah, I'm going to come in here and sit back and let you tell me what need to happen.
Yeah, because when Bravo TV come, we come to you. Yeah. Hey, y'all, that's what make it so Kevin, I'm going to wrap it up with you. I know you got to get back to the brunch. They keep calling. What about what is expected tomorrow? Give us a guideline, what you want people to do, how you want them to come. We're going to start on time. You the director, you the co-founder, along with Shane McGowan and your whole team. I don't want to stress your team out. So right now while we live on Facebook, I want people to understand what's going on tomorrow. Give us a rundown for tomorrow.
Yeah, so the team has been hard at work, man. So we've been really planning this show out for a while. So tomorrow, just expect Black Excellence. It's a Black Excellence Award show of Chattanooga. And it's going to be an experience, man. I want people to not only celebrate all the people that win, but celebrate the people that was nominated, right? We're going to have a black carpet. And so I want people to be able to, the show is going to start on time, first of all. So the show is going to start at 5 o'clock. We got the, black carpet opening up at 3 o'clock. So from 3 to 5, you're able to walk down the black carpet, take photos in front of the step and repeat. We're going to have a 360 photo booth. We're going to have an experience out there on the black carpet for everybody. And then once you get inside, we're also going to have another experience. So we're going to feature different performances. We're doing a musical tribute to, in our Legend Award to Power 94. They've been around.
Okay, we know.
I didn't know. Yeah, I didn't know.
No, wait, look. This is my station.
Yeah, so
this is my station.
You said I looked around.
No. One thing about this station, we love everybody. We want to work with them.
Okay.
So we non-profit.
Yeah, so,
we non-profit. So you can say it. And it's my station.
Yeah, my bad. So but also we're giving out awards. Like I said, the Chris Ramsey Award. We got the Chattanooga Business Elite Award. We're giving out scholarships as well. So shouts out to the scholarship director, Terrence. But we got 6 kids that we're giving out. So last year we gave out 4. And so we increased it by 2. And this, it's with the support of the community. And people say, hey, we pay for this, we pay for that. What is it going towards? It's going towards putting events together, programs. So we do, classes and workshops where we do talk about, business education. But the show itself, man, it's just going to be an experience. It's going to be fun. I want people to come with an open mind and just come and embrace Black excellence. Like, you're not going to get people like this in one room often. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I just want people to take advantage and network amongst one another. But also, if you got a business, talk about it, share it, let people know what's going on, man. It's one of those events where everybody's going to be suited up. And so everybody's going to be dressed up nice. And I just want everybody to take advantage of that. Like I said, I don't want the award show to be the last of people getting together like this, or you seeing this person and spending money with this person. Do it year round. Let's make it a habit of spending money with everybody in our community, especially the people that don't like us.
Wow, y'all. This is my man, Kevin. Look, I got a call. If you call 423-713-7614, hit us up on Facebook at WPTP 101fm.com, or just go to our Facebook page. Inbox me. I got a ticket right $50. I can give away more than $50 tickets. So if it comes to a cruise, I'll pick a whole side out on WPTP. We'll buy a whole side. So right now I got 2 or 3 tickets to give away. I got them right here. Be a call in 423-713-7614. Kevin, I appreciate you coming. See you tomorrow at 5 o'clock. Yes. I'm sorry to make the brunch, but
sound good. I'm headed that way now, man.
The brunch is about me today, Hall of Fame, but I got to be on the station. I got to do what God got me to do bigger, but we'll be there tomorrow. Decent in order. Pray for us. And Kevin, man, we appreciate y'all. This is man Kevin Love, and I'm so glad I got to know more about you today. because you got a hell of a resume.
Yes, sir. And I appreciate, like I said, I appreciate you guys having me on this platform. You guys are doing great work in this community, man. I didn't even know this was here, man. This is amazing. I love what you guys are doing.
It's the only black radio station on the end of Southeast. Hold up. It's the only black radio station. Mm-hmm. Nobody can. We non-profit. Nobody can buy me out. We self-made. Mm-hmm. We got all. I can play anybody's music in the world. Like any other radio station in the world, I got all the qualifications. Mm-hmm. I got all the qualifications. We got satellites going on. We got billboards going on. We got so much. We know we started. We knew. But guess what, man? In 2 or 3 months, we don't took off. So what? You can go to Vegas. What that radio station got, I got.
Gotcha.
So I run commercials. Another thing, if you want to run, I'm telling you, I'm the cheapest. Mm-hmm. We the cheapest. I say because of my station too. If you want to promote your business, I guarantee you nobody gonna beat my prices. Okay. So we run 365 days a year, around the clock. When you're home sleep, you can go to WPTV and click on. There's gonna be some jazz, some gospel. It's gonna be something on there, and we'll run your commercial. And people listen to us on there because we're worldwide. Yeah. So if you got something you want to promote, come to me. I guarantee nobody gonna beat my prices. For $500, I give you the best deal you ever had. Some stations $500, you get them for 30 seconds.
Hey, y'all heard it here.
So
need your business promoted.
So I'm just telling you what God got for us over here. Okay. Kelly, I appreciate you, man. I
gotta get out.
We're going to commercial break, y'all. This is Man Scott, man. We'll come back with Quan the Dog. Oh, sorry. Quan the Xsklusive Fashion next. I'm going to commercial break. This is your man Scott, man. Tony Boston. And we feel great to be right here on this Saturday. May God bless you. May keep you. Make sure you stay tuned after this commercial break.
Mom, Dad just went to jail.
What? Oh my gosh. Let me call Tony Boston with All Star Branding Company.
Chattanooga, this is your #1 bossman, Tony Boston. More than 19 years of experience here in the Chattanooga area. I decided to move on and let God's blessing take you to a higher level. Thank you for supporting me at All Star Branding Company. The number is 413-7090. All Star Branding. I am Tony Boston and I approve this message. 413-7090. 413-7090. All-Star Branding Company. Here in Chattanooga, Tennessee, we service East Ridge, Red Bank, Soddy Daisy, Juvenile, Collegedale, and Hampton County. What y'all trying to do?
24-karat magic in the air. Here's to so clear. Look out! Pop is showtime. Showtime. Guess who's back again? Oh, they don't know. I bet they know as soon as we walk in. Showed up wearing Cuban links, designer mix, Inglewood's finest shoes. Don't look too hard, might hurt yourself. Know the Cuban color red, the blues. I'm a dangerous man with some money in my pocket. Keep up. So many pretty girls around me and they're waking up the rocket. Keep up. Why you mad? Fix your face. Ain't my fault they all be just keep up. Players on there, come on, put your pinky rings up to the moon. Girls, what y'all trying to do? 24-karat magic in the air. Here's to so clear. Look out. Second verse for the hustlers, gangsters, bad bitches, and y'all real friends. I cannot preach. I gotta show you, get it in.
Yeah, we back. What's up to the Alton Park community? We back on right here to my girl Angela and Edward Steele out there at Alton Park, over at Alton Park. I see y'all listen to us out there at Alton Park. I feel so good to be on this side of town, Alton Park Development Community, man, and the whole Chattanooga. Man, it's going to be a great day. Back on the station right here, I like to send love out to Muscle Movers. He couldn't be here today. And send a shout out to my man MP, my man Tangeray Major, Megan Tangeray, doing this thing out there, man. Got a big development going up, man. This is another one of our friends, and I just appreciate God for him being a black entrepreneur in the city. man, like doing something nobody else doing. He quiet with it, but guess what? When he pop up in a couple more months, it's gonna be off the chain. So y'all make sure y'all go down Dotson Avenue, and if y'all don't forget if you need a Frenchie, what's that? Them dogs?
Yeah.
They got them on point here. Yeah. But y'all, today I got my man Quan. I call him Quan. I've been knowing him a long time. I met him years ago, and he's a hustler. He's a part of it. I met him down in Atlanta with Jack and Edge and several different people. But he got a vision that he's doing, and I met him singing. You know, he liked to sing, and he really had a group. They were doing their thing. They were making moves. He Sweat, Jack and Edge, Silk, and all them. But it's Black History Month, and I'm very big in supporting my black businesses. Very big in supporting my black business. So he's nominated tomorrow also with the BEC Awards. He's nominated. So which in the 2 years he'd open up a business. And he got a store. He only got a store. He got a store, y'all. He got clothes in there, like real clothes and belts. And and so the reason I like him because he started in the trunk of his car. I was buying outfits from him in the trunk of his little bit of car he had. Then he called me one day and said, Tony, my car got wrecked. What I'm gonna do now? Then he went and bought a van. He was still working a full-time job. Tired like me, trying to get it.
Work one a day.
I said, don't give up. Don't give up. Keep pushing. I said, don't give up. Don't give up, man. Then I bought an outfit. I met him on Lee Highway somewhere. Bought another outfit. He said, man, this ain't nothing. He said, and he always kept saying, God got me. He kept saying, God got me. I said, but Quan, you know, our status is what we go through, they don't like it. No. And he said, God got me. I said, Quan, what's up? Then he said, Tony, I did something. God just blessed. So I got Quan, by being Black History Month, man, I appreciate you being on. Congratulations on you tomorrow for being nominated. From coming from nothing to something, you came from like a trunk of your car. So your dream came true. I want you to teach somebody else how their dream come true by what did you do? I mean, just tell a little bit about yourself and tell us a little bit about your entrepreneurship and your clothing store, what you have to offer and what your vision is in the future.
By the way, I thank you for allowing me to be on this platform, first of all. Second of all, I just want to give honor to God. You know, I always got to give him honor regardless of what anyone say about you or whatever. And I always try to tell people at the end of the day, you know, they crucified God. They did a lot of things to God. So what makes me different? You know, right. It's new levels, new devils. So by that being said, I really didn't realize I was entrepreneurship. I was an entrepreneur far as I had the spirit in me. But I was started this at 9 years old. My mom, you know, took over her nieces and nephews, you know what I'm saying, for my aunties, you know, being on drugs and stuff. And so she took them in, and we all was one big family. She has ended up being 7 kids total, you know. So I got to the point where I was just like, and my father went around like that. So I just got to the point where I was just like, well, I didn't want to keep on hearing mom say no, or you couldn't get no candy money or whatever, you know. So I started knocking on doors in my neighborhood, in the apartments that I was in. So that's how I ended up started off, like, no matter how big or small was your trash, I was charging like 50 cents, $1 more, which depending on what you had. So that was my way of making my own money. And then it went on to cutting grass with my mom's lawnmower. It went from, had a lady in the neighborhood, Miss Linda, shouts out to Miss Linda. She, you know, seen something in me where, you know, she come home, she needed groceries took in, she needed grass cut, flowers put in. And, of course, another shout out to, what's his name, Joe Green. Joe Green.
You know Joe Green?
Joe Green was the neighbor.
Back here about the church, right? Okay. Oh, man.
Joe Green,
you know old school Joe Green.
Neighborhood mechanic.
Yeah, you know Joe Green.
He taught me some things, you know, putting water pumps and different things of that nature. But I love to stay clean. I love dressing. You know, that was my thing. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, it's just like I was like I knew I wanted to do something. You know, I love dressing and things of that nature. But when one day we had the group Xsklusive. You know, we started out with the group Xsklusive. So we was coming up with names and stuff. I ended up coming up with the name or whatever, and we agreed upon to, you know, move forward with it. The group thing didn't work out as expected. Shouts out to AJ vocals and shouts out to CJ the King. But I seen a vision that I wanted to take it to another level. I wanted Xsklusive still continue to go on and be worldwide. So I took it and and I've been doing my own store out of my mobile van, out of my car, out of my own personal cars and stuff. I did home visits. I done been on the corner in the rain, sleet, or snow, and I was selling different merchandise. I started out with 5 Bluetooth headphone sets.
5 Bluetooth.
Yeah, it was like 5 to 10 feet Bluetooth headphone sets. That's when they had the Bluetooth headphone sets. They wanted to have it with the retractable, earpiece to go in. So I started out with that first. Not on that, but I was actually working a full-time job at the same time. So with me working at a full-time job, that was like my little second hustle. I always painted and, did things of that nature, pressure wire house. I did a little bit of everything. But I just I wanted to own my own thing. So I ended up starting with that. Then I ended up adding glasses. I added belts. Then I added hats and things of that nature. Then I started adding pocketbooks. And it just started getting bigger and bigger. So that was over 5 years ago. So actually November 1st was 5 years of me being in business with my license. So I was I wanted to do a mobile store at one time. But God didn't see. He gave me the van, but it didn't go fully the way I thought it was gonna go. So that didn't go through. So He gave me this building, and ever since then, God just been opening up doors, man. And He been bringing people around me that I've been praying for to help me, to give me a bigger outlook on life. And like I tell people, you are what you think. You are who you hang around. So it's that time where we have to come together, and what I learned, I try to teach someone else. It's not going to take no money out of my pocket by me, blessing somebody else with some knowledge, because what God has for me, He has for me.
Let me ask you something about being in business, and I'm in business myself. That's why I was so thankful to sit next to another businessman. I've been in business 20 years, but then I opened my own bonding company up. So, I took a big move. Somebody telling my mama that your son opened up a bonding company, and she said, he made a big move. Do you think that when we was growing up that we should have been taught what we taught now? Who dropped the ball? Who do you think dropped the ball? Because I see our generation, what we doing now, that we should have been doing 10 or 15 years ago, but we were never taught that. Do you have any anger towards your mom, your family? Because, my mom, I don't have any anger towards them, but I'm like, Mama, why I wasn't taught that? I was that little bit of boy grew up in the hood. I should have known about this 10 or 15 years ago. But I figured it out myself. Because I was hanging around other people. I got out the community, and I love my community. Don't get me wrong. I come from the struggle, but I don't want to go back. No. I don't want to go back. You want to say how I came up? Man, I came up driving cab. No, it wasn't cab. I'm going to tell you what it first was. It was an old man at the store used to take me and my grandma home. I don't know what they would call it. They didn't have no license to be doing that. We'll go to the store. They'll come and take us home. They got a little money. We start getting cabs because my granddad was working all the time. Then I caught the bus. Then I walked to school, man. I went through the hood. It's like Boys in the Hood, the movie. I was that little boy walking through the alleys, want to be bad, want to be mischievous, but then when I got my grandma and granddaddy, man, God said, yeah, that's it. So I'm not mad at them, but we should have learned this 10 or 15 years ago. So now my son, I want to teach him. He just slow down because he's like his daddy. I can't, man. If you meet my son, he's like his daddy. He's a go-getter, but I got to slow down, son. Daddy got something for you here. And the daddy going to open up a business, and I want you to run it one day. So I know you got your business, man, but do you feel any kind of way that you had to figure this out yourself?
To be real, I really don't, because at the end of the day, you got to think about everything has a season. Everything has, it's not something that you got to look at it. Everybody don't have the same mindset. They wasn't put in a situation where they had to learn, or they was educated on how to be an entrepreneur, how to do this and how to do that. So that's why I tell people, if you look in, when going to college and things of that nature, I don't have a problem with nobody going to college and getting an education and things of that nature. But how many people that's out here that don't have no high school diploma, don't have no college, and they are millionaires, and they are black entrepreneurs that are doing big and major things. They doing bigger than the ones that got all these degrees.
Me personally, I talked to them. I think college was slavery to me, because when I was in school,
it's not in the Bible to tell you that.
They try to hide me.
Yeah,
they told about it. This is what they keep saying. Ton of balls, go to school. Okay, I'll go to school. I get that. We're gonna read and write. But they just kind of pushing me to go to school if I want to learn the trade and stuff I knew now. I'm so glad I listened to God and made a U-turn.
Yeah,
I made a U-turn though. Cause I like Jesus said, I used to have nothing, but now I got everything.
Yeah.
Man, compared to where I was 20 years ago, look at God. So I think if I was still in college, I would have still been living that dream. And then, I'm not knocking about for going to school. Don't get me wrong, because I tell my kids all the time, if you're not going to go to school, you can come and work for your daddy. Because your daddy is a successful black man and has laid the law down. I'm self-made. Yes. Nobody can put me out my business. Yes. I own my own business. Nobody can shut me down unless I shut myself down. Yeah. So that's what I think I like about it. I didn't get no loan from no bank. I got it from the mud. And so somebody, why you didn't get no loan? Because every time I go to the bank, Mr. Boss, it's always an excuse. I said, Lord, I pray to God, I said, Lord, give me the wisdom and power I need. Don't you know, I don't think y'all know how big a bond company is. Yeah. I don't think y'all realize how big we're here helping people when they go to jail and they false. I got enough power to release you from a corrupted prison system. A corrupted prison system, a black man. As me signing a piece of paper, I got enough power. And me and my colleagues, I'm not going to knock no other buttercup because I love all my people, the other buttercup. I got enough power of being a black man from the hood, from nothing to something, to release my other brother out of jail. I mean, that made me feel good. But in a way, it's like, why we keep getting locked up? Yeah. Why we keep doing that? So I could change that mindset. So that's why I'm glad I had about your story that you go for positive stuff. You got a clothing store, you open up, you want to sell clothes, you want to make everybody look good. Now, if you're not looking good, on a job application,
you don't feel good.
You like to dress. You like to dress.
Got my own clothing line too. Exclusive. Shouts out to Xsklusive.
So tell them where your store at. Where your store at, man?
I'm off 2001 East 3rd Street, right across the street from Achinab Elementary School, and I'm next door to AutoZone. I opened up. My grand opening was last year on the November 13th. So I started. It's been doing pretty good. I shouts out to all my supporters. Thank you for all my newcomers. I have people been coming out of town, been saying they've been hearing things. I've been having people, hitting me up, wondering where my store is, what do I carry. Just been getting a lot of great feedback. So my store is not knocking no one about anything. It's not like how people say, well, it's knockoff stuff and all that stuff. I have.
They always say when it comes to black, when black, I'm tired of it too. When black folks open stuff in the black community, it's always knockoff. But when that Korean, that Indian open up a gas station, it's not no knockoff gas. They were giving knockoff gas up there on I'm gonna tell it to you. They were giving knockoff gas up there on Bailey, McCall Avenue. They were putting gas. We had water in people's tanks, made some people cars up. But did the community roundabout there? No, they did. But they want a roundabout when a black man opened up something. So it's a knockoff. Stop saying knockoff. They don't know that you got the license, you got the qualification, I've been in your store. You got the real hacks and stuff in there. But by you being black, we don't get that. It's hard for us because we was all, we already got 3 strikes against us. Yeah. Waking up in the morning with our head hurting that day, thank God that we woke up for being a black man. The next step is we got to walk out our front door. No, we're going to make it home to our family for being a black man. Yeah. And then another thing, having money in our pocket and educated. They don't want to see that. So we got 3 strikes when we wake up in the morning. Already. That's why I tell our friend William Elston that we need to drink water at night before we go to bed, but we'll have a heart attack in our sleep, but we won't die of stress. That's why I like hanging around you and Matumbo and Tangeray, because y'all always, we argue, we fight, because we brother, but guess what? At the end of the day, we all business owners. Yes. All my friends now are business owners. The people I hang with, Tony Fields, everybody I hang around there. My circle's small. I told y'all to get a circle like the phone company was trying to tell y'all 10 years ago, get 5 favorites. If y'all had a T-Mobile phone, said 5 favorites. I got 5 or 6 friends I hang around, and they all business on. Yeah, I argue with them. They argue. When I do something wrong, Quan get on me, or Matumbo might say something, or Tangeray might say something. But I'm glad for them because guess what? We're a team. I'm not going to let nobody talk about them. They're not going to let anybody talk about me. But guess what? At the end of the day, we all are business owners. We self-made, and they can't put us out of our business. You can't. Who you gonna call? You gonna tell Better Business Bureau? Call them. Yeah. I'm the owner. This is my money. I'm self-made, and then I'm not gonna let you run me out the city either. But by being black, Quan, you ain't being by you having a store. I mean, I congratulate you, man. I walked in the store. You got some for women, men, kids. You got kids out there. You got belts. You got your own clothing line. I congratulate you, man. Y'all go back and shop at Quan. I shop by that. He gave me a day. You need to come get another shirt for your show. I got your text, but I bought something out of there, y'all. It ain't about making him. And that's another thing in the black community. We think, since we support this black man, we're going to make him rich. Y'all making a career rich. Now they make got pay bills. If y'all know anything about business, every quarter with the state of Tennessee, this nigga got to send $5,000 or $6,000 in for Internal Revenue taxes. If we don't, they're going to shut them down. If not, the Fed's going to be in our business. They don't realize that. They think we not making no money. Sometimes I don't even know why we went in business ourselves.
Yeah,
but I can't work for nobody because every time I went to a job and the boss man told me he would go to lunch, he never came back. And I like to talk, and I'm like, where he at? He ain't here. So I said, no, this ain't for me. I said, Mama, you raised a star. I said, Mama, and my grandfather, I'm not gonna take y'all through what the world took y'all through. I'm gonna be my own self-made billionaire one day, and I'm gonna do it. So man, I just congratulate you. You're doing good, man. This radio station, non-profit, man. It's an honor to be on this radio station. We black owned. Nobody can tell you what to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Long as I go through all the guidelines like I'm supposed to, I'm on the air like everybody. We worldwide. So I want your business. I want God bless your business worldwide. So now can people buy online with your business?
Right now, it's under construction. I'm doing some new vamping to it right now. So as soon as I actually meeting with the lady that's working on my project right now, we linking up this evening about it. And as soon as it gets ready, I shoot out the link, let you guys know.
They can buy online.
They can buy online.
I don't have to come to the store.
No, you won't have to.
You can send it to my house?
Yes, I send it to you. Send it straight.
No matter where I'm in the world.
Doing it now. I seen it regardless. If you call and you be like, okay, if I got it on Facebook, Instagram, or something, you like, what's this, what's that? I just sent something to Detroit a couple weeks ago.
You did?
Yeah. So as long as you're paying your shit.
Y'all hear that?
I send it to you.
Cause man, with my tight schedule, I'm getting to the point, man, I'm gonna give me a driver. I can't be just going to anybody. I'm talking to Boston. When you're a celebrity like me, I just can't be going to stores. People be talking to you all day. I like to talk too. I ain't got time. I got so much guys blessed me with. It takes time. So that's why I'm at the store. Don't go online. So I'm going to order something next week and just see how it works. And I'm going to let y'all know. I'm going to order for myself, something at the store, and I'm going to get it from Xsklusive. I'm going to see how long it takes. And you can order overseas now. That shit, they're going to take forever. So we got to support locally. I'm going to buy something I wanted to come to my house. I'm going to put it on. I'm going to wear it. I don't even want to go in the dressing room. I just want to buy it like it is. If it's too big, I go get it tapered. Yeah. I'm just tired. We just got to learn how to support each other. That's the only reason you're going to receive blessings if you're black and you're in business. If you bless somebody, you can't keep them blessing yourself. You're supposed to bless somebody else. When God bless you, the trend go down the line. And guess what? At the end of the day, he said, serve it well. That's it. After the rain, the sun will shine all day. And that's a done deal. When you feel like you got darkness in your life, man, God going to make a way.
He always been.
Do you feel good just waking up in the morning and say, I'm going to my building?
Yes, it feels good to be my own boss. Like it's a difference when you working for someone else. It's not even about the color. It's just waking up to just say like, dang, I got some employees that can go open up my store at 10 o'clock and I still lay in the bed an extra hour if I want to.
I tried to.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like that thing. Like I want to let all my black young men, my black young ladies or whatever, man, I want you all to know at the end of the day, being consistent with what you desire in your heart. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, sometimes we got to, how would I say that? I'm going to say, we have to unlearn what we have learned as coming up as a child or coming up as, through life to relearn. Because everything that we learned that's coming up, it ain't always been good. I can give you an example of when I was married, you know what I'm saying? And I had situations where I'm like, I'm looking at ways that I grew up and, parenting skills is different where they, we grew up in an era where mom whooped their butt, you know what I'm saying? But it had to be, and they might say something that they don't mean it, but they say it out wrong. But I had to learn that sometimes you have to, let your child know, like, baby, can you go take the trash out? When they take it out, tell them thank you. What's wrong with that? Because we teaching them something that's going to take them to use these same skills to go further. So what you learn as a black business owner or whatever, we have to learn to teach the upcoming, because right now we see that they're getting all they thinking about is jewelry and cars and guns and shooting and killing each other. Before you try to rob a person, a black man at that, ask the man to give you knowledge to show you something that can take you to the next level. If you're not out here robbing and shooting and killing up the white man and the Indians and whatever the case may be.
Man, they trying to rob me. I'm from the hood. I told them they trying to rob. I'm gonna rob you back. I'm from the streets where it started from. I'm from East Chat. I'm Point of Boone Heights. So don't get it twisted because I want to come out the hood.
Yeah.
Don't get that's my only fear about being in business as a black man. That when I came out the hood, coming out the hood as I was, they're like, you're gonna be a boss, you're gonna be a snitch. I said, let me tell you something. I got this job as a bail bondsman to help you.
Yeah.
You getting in trouble. Your mama, you go to jail with a $5,000 bond. Your mama, we in the hood. Your mama ain't got $500 sitting around. So the white man ain't finna get you out of jail.
Yeah.
With no 500, no, if you ain't got the 500, you ain't so who gonna help you? So I got to be able to help you. So then, now the police will have to come looking for you. Now I'm the bill collector. You miss court, you playing my money.
Yeah.
I'm going to come and get you.
Yeah,
I'm for the same $100, but I got in this business to help my community. It's bigger than that. It's not about being on. Yeah, I might work with the police every day because I got to see them downtown.
Yeah.
They not too fun of me. It's because they do all that paperwork, take you to jail, run you off the road, put you in handcuffs, and then here come my little black self 3 minutes later, come to get you out. 7-3. And they get mad at me talking, he back on the street. Yes, he is. Tony Ball All-Star Funding has set him free. But I got a caller on a telephone right now. Can you bring that call in, please? Can you bring that call in, please? How you with Celebrity Hype Man, Tony Boss, and seeing what Quan done. I call it Quan done. You right here live on WPTP. Listen to your man, Celebrity Hype Man, Tony Boston. Masters on the telephone?
This is Star Webb. How are you, Mr. Boston?
Hey, Star, how you doing? Where you calling from?
I'm calling from Nashville, Tennessee.
Nashville?
Yes, sir.
What you know about this station, girl? You calling from Nashville? What you know about this station?
You do realize you have a lot of followers, and I just happen to be one.
Okay.
I wanted to call and congratulate you on your Hall of Fame inductee for the second time around, and to tell you congratulations.
Okay, God, that's all from Nashville, girl. Star, I know Star in there. And there's a lot of Nashville. Hey, there's a lot of Nashville. Hey, so Star, what kind of work do you do? Because you kind of like you got a pretty voice. You know, you sound like you kind of sexy behind that microphone. What kind of work? I'm glad you listen to me because what kind of work you do?
Well, actually, I'm a state employee, and I work from home, and they pay me to sit there and be pretty all day long.
Okay.
Okay. Comfort of
so
your home.
how long you been in the Nashville area?
I was born and raised here in Nashville.
Okay, you like it?
I do. I love it. It's home.
Okay, that's home, man. I'm glad you listened to me. And so if you're on Facebook, you listen to it. I hope you share this for your friends in Nashville because I want to take over Nashville too. I ain't gonna lie to you, and I appreciate y'all for listening to me up in Nashville. That means a lot to me, miles and miles away. That you take your time out your day to listen to Tony Boston. I like God, ain't nobody but God. Because I say, Mama, who's sitting around listening to me? You know, I talk all day, but I say, thank God. That means a lot to me. So I know if you listen to me in Nashville and you got friends, you sharing this. Hey, stop! I want you to keep listening to WPTP. Anything I can do for you to help you. I know you're in Nashville, but WPTP worldwide, we're coming to Nashville. So if anything you got going on, you want us to come there, we will come there. Okay?
I will keep that in mind. And again, congratulations to you. All the best.
Thank you, and God bless you. Thank you for calling in.
Yes, sir. Take care.
Wow. See, I told you, man, when you're in business, you'll never know what people call in, what people listen to you at. This radio powerful, and it's black powerful, Quan.
Yeah.
We gonna do this, man. You on my team. I make it, you make it. If you make it, you come and get me. We gonna stick together, team. I'm his teamwork, dream work.
Yeah.
Like my boy Reginald Washington said, reach one, teach one.
Got to.
Man, I feel so good, man. Y'all don't know how good we feel, but man, I gotta get ready to wrap it up. So is there anything you want to talk about your business? Because you know, I gotta get my outfit for tomorrow. You know, I already missed it. They honoring me right now, but I'm on a radio station. They right now in the midst of honoring me right now today at the Hall of Fame doing a bunch, but I'm at the radio station. I'm doing what God want me to do. Because after the Hall of Fame, I still got to come into the station and pay bills.
Yeah.
I still got to come in. So if you out there got advertising, you want to get out, please call me, inbox me, or call WPTP at 423-713-7614. If you're around the world, you want advertising on this side of the world or wherever you at, you call in 423-713-7614. And I guarantee you, nobody's in the world going to beat my price. And the reason I say that, I ain't going to say cocky when I say it, because God has put me in a place right here at the station. Put me here for a reason. I know what we can do. We non-profit, and the director of the station got this lined up with God. So whatever we can do to help anybody in the world, we gonna make it happen. We're gonna do it. So tell us a little about your store. What's the hours? What's the price range? Because you know they'll buy everything else from them Indian people and the Korean people. We need a black gas station. Once you open up one, we need a black gas station. We'll leave here and go get the chicken from there and the gizzards. They give us everything we want: gizzards, beer, and cigarettes and lottery. Yeah. And we going to them. That's foolish, man. With the black man. And complain about shopping with the black man. That's foolishness. Man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but man, you keep your head up. You dominate the market. Somebody voted for you.
Yeah.
No matter what the devil say, we got nominated.
Yeah.
And we in the house tomorrow.
Yeah.
So tell me what time the store open up, the hours, what we can do. Just let them, I'm happy because we got to get out of here and get our outfits.
Okay. The store is, again, is located on 2001 East 3rd Street. I'm open Monday through Saturday from 10 to 6. Actually, I'll be extending the hours here very soon to 7. I got women clothes, men clothes, big and tall, plus size. I got range from glasses, belts, hats, pocketbooks, a little bit of everything. So I got things ranging from $15 and up. $15
and up.
So I heard someone say at one time I was saying I was too high, but I was like, but you'll go to the mall and pay all your money out there, but you'll come a nickel and dime me.
Tell them, get it out. You're on my station.
And tell me, that, how much I can get 2 of these for? But you go to the mall, if they want $100 for that shirt, you're going to give them $100 for that shirt, you're going to put it back. So they don't understand that, guess what? If once I'm not in the van no more. When I was in the van, that was cool to do. But now that I got an overhead and I got employees to pay, because it's not about me. I got a team that I have to pay in order for me to be successful.
That's true. If I do
and so I have lights, water. You know what I'm saying? I have insurance. I still have to keep bringing different product into the building, different merchandise in the building to keep it fresh, to keep, you know what I'm saying, to make you all, to help you out to look good just as well as I want to look good.
Well,
So therefore, at the end of the day, let's come together as one, man. It's not for something to try to make me rich, because I noticed what I've been doing too. Me as a black owner, I've been making sure that I start doing my part too, to patronize other black business owners. You know what I'm saying? And some business owners, we got to understand that certain stuff we just don't do. Like if I don't have hair, so I cut my own hair, so that's the difference. But it's things that I use, I don't have no problem with patronizing other blacks or whatever. Or let's come together as one and do some things where we can, give back to the community. You know what I'm saying? Like even when my first month in, me and some of my guys, we got together and we gave out turkeys. You know what I'm saying? The day before Thanksgiving. So we don't just have to be a special holiday. Let's do something just to be doing it and show love. And let's come together as one. This is what I definitely want to make sure that you all know. Keep God first and stay persistent. Because if you stay persistent and keep God first, change your mindset and change who you hang around, man, you
keep God first. My man Quan with an exclusive fan. This is your man, Celebrity Man T-Ball. And one thing I like to say to the citizens, shouts out to that young lady from Nashville. Let me tell you something. That's all I got to say. How many radio stations around here reaching Nashville? Oh, I'm sorry. May God bless you. May keep you. May strengthen you. See y'all tomorrow. Thank y'all for putting me in the Hall of Fame tomorrow at 5 o'clock. If you ain't doing that, come by the Convention and Trade Center and see the movie that Tony Boston going to put on tomorrow, along with Kevin, Love, Shay McGowan, and her whole team. May God bless you. May keep you. May strengthen you. And don't forget, next coming up with my girl, Dr. Woods, with Darryl Frazier, one of the first black men to get exonerated by the president, will be live. So y'all keep your dial tone on. Stay on Facebook, because this show going to get bigger and bigger. See y'all. This is your man, Celebrity Man. Love you.
Pay me. Don't play me. Play me. Play me.
Caught up? A bad night? Well, come and see Mr. Tony Boston. It's All-Star Bonding, LLC. 24 hours a day. That's the man. With 19 years of experience, you can't get no better than that.
Chattanooga, wake up.
Servicing East Ridge, Saudi Daisy, Red Bank, Juvenile, and Hamilton County. Down there now, need some help? We're going to take care of you. See Mr. Tony Boston, All-Star Bonding LLC. Call Mr. Tony Boston. 423-413-7090. Baby, don't play. All-Star Bonding LLC. Call Mr. Tony Boston.
It's just a public service announcement sponsored by
Mr. Tony Boston. Call 423-413-7090.
Chattanooga, get ready.